Maybe we're live. Maybe you guys can see me. Hi, Leah. Hi, Crystal. Hello, hello. Welcome. Oh, hey, Debbie J. Yes, Leah. You were the first to comment. You were a fast one. Hi, Lisa. Hey, Pam. Hi, Crystal, Cordelia. Oh, hey, Jax. I'm so glad you guys all came over. Thank you so much. Sorry, my phone is a little high up on my desk, so you get to see all the crap. But we lost power this weekend during our little nor'easter, and I used my phone mount in my bedroom to hold my phone up because we had no power, no internet. So I was streaming Netflix and Disney on my phone. But when I put my mount back up, I put it upside down. So now I can't get it to come down. I guess I could try, but I know it makes you guys dizzy. So at your desk all day long. I know I missed you stream today. I'm sorry. I got busy. Hi, Janine. Hello, Karen Baker. Welcome. And Donna. All right. So you guys saw you heard Debbie, but you guys probably saw the title too. That, and many of you, if you're from the late 1900s, like I am, you remember paper filigree, it was once called. People actually used to do some amazing, amazing pieces of art with it. Taking strips of paper that they used to cut, you can now buy it already cut, and twirling it on a little stick. So here I call this my pokey tool, but it is actually a quilling tool, but I use it for all my other crafting also. And I also have this little gadget, which is also a quilling tool. It's called a slotted tool. Hello, Marguerite. Yes, I know Marcia won the card. Yeah, that game was rigged. It said she was nice and everything. And it said I was naughty. Can you believe that? Can you believe that, Marcia? Me, naughty. Naive, but not naughty. Come on. So anyway, yeah. So what I'm gonna do? Oh, so you can twirl your paper. Kind of show a little. I don't know. You guys aren't gonna be able to see. Let me see if I can do this without you guys getting sick. How's that? Any better? Or are we way off here? Let's see. Let's turn it that way and then this way. How's that? All right. Hopefully you can see a little better. Anywho, sorry for the peanut gallery. So you can take and you just you can twirl on this little tiny needle tool, and it curls the paper. Sorry, distracted. I had to send my little code downstairs to let the renters know I'm live. So anyway, this is what you do. And you just roll, and you roll, and you roll. Does anyone see me yet? Oh, yes, Janine, you can't see me? Ah, troublemaker. Yes. Naughty. What? Oh, thanks, Crystal. Ugh, my old dry hands. It's so cold, and I've been shoveling for the last couple of days, trying to. So anyway, I'm doing this fast so I can just kind of give you the hint because I'm not going to actually quill this way tonight. So then when you let it go, you have this little coil, and it makes a lovely little something. You can pinch it, you can shape it, you can do all these things and get what you want. Then you can use this little slotted tool, which is a little metal tool that has two little metal pieces with a slit in it. You slide your paper in and you roll. Which is a lot like Mary Landers. Does this look familiar? A lot like paper beading. So then you slide it off. Whoops. Slide it off, and once again, you have a little coil. Which is, like I was just saying, when I mentioned Mary Landers, she made me this beautiful beading tool, the Crafty Visage, which is slots. These are great though because hers is a lot wider, which quilling you don't use paper that's quite wide, but paper beads you want a wider tip to roll on. So same idea, see? And you can make all kinds of little things out of it. Create flowers or... Hi, Sherry D. And I see everyone saying hi, Mona. So hello, Ramona. You haven't given this a go. Well, now that you have a beading tool, which also serves as a quilling tool, you might have to give this a try. So there is also another way. They comes with all these little tools. My kids played around with it when they were little, so I have all these little tools that came in little kits that they've had over the years, and I was like, don't throw those out. So I keep them. A lot of slotted tools. And then I have mine. But there's also another tool, but you guys know me. I am very thrifty, and I kind of just use what's in my stash. And these combs come in handy. I never use all these little tiny ones. I did when my kids were 3 and their hair was fine. But after that, no go. They kind of just sat. And then they ended up in my craft room. But they have a tool that is called a quilling comb. And it looks like an onion holder. It's kind of like a hair pick, except it has a handle and then all the little metal prongs. It kind of looks like a regular hair pick. Let me see. I think I have a hair pick in here. Which I've experimented and done it on this too, but you just get wide, wide loops. And I like the loops closer together. So that's what you can do. I quill have lots of tools for that. Awesome, Gloria. You'll have fun. Pull those tools out again. It's kind of one of those long time arts that it's always fun. Every time I pull it out, and I keep it handy. My quilling box is a mess. So I'm going to use the comb. And this is a hair comb, but to me, it's a quilling comb. And what I do is I start out by rolling on my needle tool so that it kind of gives me a little anchor. And I slide onto one of the teeth of the comb. And I hold it there. They also have a board called a husking board, and I'm sure that Gloria has that too, which is really cool. It's kind of like it's like wire wrapping and wire looping, which is the same sort of thing you can do with the paper strips. So just kind of get creative. Whoops. Because I rolled this, I'm going to grab a new one. As I rolled it, it's kind of soft now. And usually when I'm using my tool also to make these little coils, because what I'm going to do tonight is make, I'm going to attempt to make a little poinsettia for some gift tags. We'll see. Trying to bake. Okay, Janin. Hey, can I put my order in? Nice. Okay, Lee. Next up, chocolate chip cookies. Woo. Oh, hey, Dee. Welcome, welcome. Oh, and Linda. Did I see someone say hi to Linda? Dee and Linda. Sweet. All right, I got my anchor. And what I do is I mark, so when I'm making something, I try to keep everything within the same proportions, like all the pieces. So if I'm going to make a poinsettia, I want all of my little petals on the poinsettia all the same size. So what I need is a guide. So in order to make them the same size, I mark my comb so many prongs out, and I put a little white mark with my white paint pen. And then I will wrap. I'm going under and over each prong, coming up the next one, going down the next one, coming up the next one. And what I'm going to do to make these poinsettia petals is I'm going to go out 4 prongs on either side of this center point that I started on, the one that I hooked my anchor on. If you guys have questions, feel free to ask, because, hey, Elizabeth. Oh, good. The party can start now since Elizabeth just arrived. Yay. Oops. See, and I went up one too far. So I mark my, let's see if I can get this in camera. So I mark my center here, or about the center. I usually don't make anything that's out beyond this far. So I have it in a good spot where I can get it as large as I need it to be for any kind of quilling project. So this is my center. Then I count 1, 2, 3, 4. I mark it, and then I am also doing petals that were 6 wide. So I marked out 2 more to 6. And these rub off. It's just a white paint pen. So I can mark it for every project that I do. I can kind of tailor my marks. I'm going to stop there. And the glue that you want to use, I use my art glitter glue. Barely Art glue would work well too, I'm assuming. I don't have that, but I'm just hearing throughout the art community that it's fairly comparable to the art glitter glue, which is a PVA glue. And you want a glue that's going to be flexible yet strong, and it's going to adhere quickly. That's what we want. So once I get that broken off and adhered, I'm going to grab near my anchor so it doesn't pull apart and just slip it off. And I end up with this little piece like this. So I will set that next to this one. And for a poinsettia, I'm going to need 5 petals for my base in the larger size. And then I'm going to need 5 in my smaller size. Dries fast. Yeah, that's what I thought, Elizabeth. I missed what was said. Oh, hey! I plugged in my Christmas lights too, Pam. You could see them in the beginning, but I kind of zoomed in. Never seen it done with a comb. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, Dee, I kind of, I adapt to what I have. I kind of look at what the tools are supposed to be or supposed to look like for a project, and then I look around my house to see what I have. Yeah, that's kind of how I do things. So once again, I'm going to push my anchor onto the tooth of the comb. Sometimes I tend to get it a little tight, but I don't mind. I want it to fit on there nicely, because if not, then I end up losing it off. And this one I probably rolled too far, but that's okay. So I'm going to come up on the tooth just below the anchor. I'm going to go up above it and go down just above it, come around the bottom, swing up one below that, go up and go down one above that, and I'm going to do that until I get to my marks that I have marked off. And I do this, I like showing these things that I do because some people might not have the tools to do an art, a certain craft, but if you look around, these are things that are probably, they're just household things that you might have laying around, you know. I'm going to break this off before the end. Let it flip up, put a little line of glue, and try to lay it as flat as I can over. There we go. Weather.com, days we might get a little more snow tonight. Ooh, zoom out a bit. Am I too close? All right, let's try this. How's that? Is that better, Elizabeth? Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. How's that? You guys can see still? It's one of those things I'm never sure if you can like see better close up when it's something tedious. Is that better, Elizabeth? Tell me. Let me know. I got most of the ink. I had ink and mica and paint all over my fingers earlier. I think so. Okay. All right. I don't know if it was you or someone else then that needed it. Crystal says yes. All right. I'm sliding onto my anchor. Yeah, I thought I would try a poinsettia. And also with paper strips, you can cut them on your paper trimmer. I've cut them. This is an eighth, I believe this is an 1/8 inch strip, but I've used 1/4 inch strips, 1/2 inch strips. It just depends on how big you want something to, how high you want something to lay when you're creating. But also to get your strips, yeah, you can use your paper trimmer. You can use your Cricut. You can set it up to cut a page like every 1/8 inch. You can use a paper shredder. I have taken my paper shredder cutting machine. Yeah, your Cricut. And I've taken shreds from my paper shredder and quilled them. So this little tray, this is actually just a 9x12 picture frame that I actually turned into a quilling board. So it has like corrugated cardboard on the back. I took out the glass. I covered the corrugated cardboard with the cork paper that you can get at the $1.25 store. And it's that, what is that, adhesive back. So I stuck it right to it. So it's down there. Good. And then I stuck wax paper over that because when you're putting all of these things together, usually with the quilling, there's glue involved. Lots of glue and pinning. And once things dry, they kind of just peel right up. It's like a silicone mat. It peels right up from the full project, not tiny details. That's good. Okay. Thank you, Linda. Hi. Oh, you were losing my... I know, and it's hard with the lag on the YouTube. I can't see. So for each petal, I'm using 3 of these coils that I created. And I'm going to glue down the side to a tiny little strip. Hold it together. We'll glue again. Yeah, I don't know a lot of the history on quilling, but I do know that it's a super old art. And actually, I am floored by a lot of the art pieces and like 3D pictures that are created using quilling. It's crazy. I can't always get my fingers to do what I want them to do, so I just quill when my hands allow it. So I'm going to hold the edge together. Same on this end. To pinch. And each of these 3, I want to bite a cookie dough. Mmm. So I just give it a little pinch. And sometimes I will also use pins, and that's why I have a magnet here. I stuck in my circle template to hold my little pins that I pin to my cork board here. Oh, really, Elizabeth? That's my favorite. I will buy a package of the cookie, like the chocolate chip cookie dough that it's like the little cubes of cookie dough that you put on a pan to bake. And I am so happy that they finally put on it, eat or bake, because yeah, I love just eating the cookie dough raw. And it's awesome if you do homemade ice cream. So awesome. All right, I'm going to just put a pin right here. I'm going to put some glue and I'm going to go inside this one and I'm going to pin. And this is how you can take and pin it to your board and hold it in place, especially when you're building a bigger project. Like when I start building these, the actual flower and putting the petals in, I will pin everything down. So yeah. Oh yes, Linda made some homemade Reese's balls, like peanut butter balls with chocolate Reese's. Oh my gosh. I should have been making candy today too, but maybe tomorrow. There's always tomorrow, right? So I started doing some green to do some leaves. And you don't like peanut butter? Oh my gosh. Leah, you're broken, as Elizabeth would say. Love peanut butter. Peanut butter and chocolate. I mean, whoever dropped the peanut butter, the chocolate into the peanut butter was a genius. I mean, I thank them every day. So I have some that I created because I'll tell you, sometimes it can be tedious. Let's see how that goes. Whoa, no, it stuck to the clothespin. No, 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 no. Not what we wanted. All right. Well, so let's start this out. Ah, yeah, I've always thought that too, Gloria. Like, so thankful that my kids were never really, I don't think they were never allergic to any foods. Excuse me, only medications. Like, we've had issues with medications at times, but never food, thank goodness. Um, yeah, I was always grateful for that because I love food. As you all know, I am snacking most of the time. Now, hopefully we can get this even. Get it spread out the way I want it. Move that one over. And this is why I love this. And the pins, they go through this cork paper really nice. And then, of course, you have the corrugated cardboard underneath, and it's kind of thick, so it works out great if you don't have a cork. See, I just get the paper. I didn't need to, like, officially buy any of the things. Okay, Crystal, take care. Plasters and Band-Aids. Oh. Yeah, I just have allergies to medications too. None to foods that I know of. I don't really think I have a lot of food that I don't like either. I know William doesn't like broccoli and cauliflower, and he is a riot. If he goes to the hospital for any kind of procedure, they ask if he has allergies or food allergies, and he always says yes to broccoli and cauliflower because he hates it. He wants to make sure he gets nothing that contains it. He's so funny. Uh, sorry. Sorry about the noise downstairs. Okay, I'm gonna go with this. this is where I should be using like my tweezers. I can kind of get in here a little better. Oh. Cordelia says, I keep deciding I'm not going to spend more on crafts. So then Pink and Main comes out with a new marshmallow snowman set. I think, ah, yeah. I saw Kathy Zelski use it today. I was like, oh, cool. She was like, oh my gosh, aren't these little marshmallow people the most adorable? And I'm like, yes, they truly are. So cute. So cute. I'm excited. I have one set that I just received from Sherry D. It's the airmail set from Pink and Main. And then Linda sent me a Christmas present, and I think that there's some Pink and Main in it. So I am tickled pink. Yeah. I think this is dry, so I'm gonna hijack a pin from here. Maybe. Oh gosh, Leah. I'm so sorry. All right. I think we might have our 2 layers. Now, the thing is, I'm going to have to make a couple more green pieces, I think, for our leaves. Ouch. And actually, they're not leaves. I guess the green is kind of like foliage too, the flowery part. I don't know if anybody knows. Yeah. No, Pink and Main, they had a pretty good sale going on. And we also are going to need a center. I'm trying to decide if I want to do gold. Oh my god, you guys would like go if I showed you my quilling box. My quilling pieces, nothing is straight. But I never fear because I figure, you know, I'm just going to twirl it up anyway. Who's going to know? Yeah, those little things when they're inexpensive purchases, it doesn't take long to for it to add up. It really doesn't. I had a bunch of metallic strips because I got a whole Christmas set that had like silver, gold, red, green, yellow, blue, and white, I believe. And I don't know how I'm going to like that. I think I might just like to have yellow for my centers. Maybe I'll just use this gold. So if I'm doing coils like this, I will, this one I'm pulling out because I think I might do some little fun coily pieces off the side. But if I'm doing coils for a flower or something, that's where this circle stencil comes in handy, because you can roll it and sit it inside the circle to make sure, and it will uncoil to the size of the circle, and then you can glue or pin it, and they'll stay even. So you don't have like flower petals that are all different sizes. But I like this gold paper. I'm trying to figure out how I can use it because it's just so pretty. Maybe I'll just line my tag with it, because I did make a few tags. I took some paper and I stamped all over it. I have a Recollections stamp set. Do I have a paper that shows? I guess I don't. But it had some cute stamps. And I did a background sheet with the little pine cone, and it has the little Christmas rose, a cardinal. There's the pine cone. But I really liked it. It's an old set. It's a set I found on Facebook Marketplace last year with a bunch. It was like a whole stamp haul for like $5. Lady was getting rid of all kinds of stuff. So I kind of took everything and did a big mishmash. And I really like how it turned out. I used some mica sprays, but I thought I would take and embellish one of them with my poinsettia. And I did do to's and froms on the backs. This one I didn't, but this one I did. Yeah, these two I didn't. And I'm debating, because I really like the backs of them, because I actually did the bubble technique on the back with some mica and the soapy water. I don't know if you guys have watched videos on that, but oh, it's so cool. I think T did a video on the bubble thing. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thanks, Cordelia and Leah. Yeah. All right, let's see how we're doing. As we're still drying. So I'm going to reach into my little happy box here. And this is where I will try to be careful to measure. I'm going to pull out some strands of yellow, because I want to do the centers of my poinsettia. So I think I will do 6-inch strips. Can you guys see me? 6-inch strips, tear. And I save, this is another thing, I save all the scraps too. This isn't 6 inches, so bloop, back in my box it goes. But there'll be another project that will come along and I will be able to use it. So I never fret. This one I can already tell is too short. This one is too yellow. Nope, too short. Oh, cool. You can get it in the UK. That's awesome. I would think so. I feel like I've seen people over there use pink and Maine stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many of those little what do you call it? The little stamen pieces in the middle of a poinsettia. How many are there, you guys? Who knows? It's the trivia question. Christmas trivia question of the night. Are they random, or are all the flowers, they come with a set number of those? Oh, they don't. Well, that's weird. I wonder how people that I've seen get it. They must have a way. Someone must send them stuff. A lot, Cordelia says. Okay. Oh, the retail orders. Cool. So Cordelia says a lot. So if I do like, what do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. I think that's enough. 6 pieces. So this is a time that I measure when I'm doing little things like that because I don't want them all wonky. I mean, even though in nature they're probably a little wonky and uneven and whatnot. So all of you that own little pokey tools from Gloria, you could quill on those as well. Pokey tools, paper beading tools, all of it, all of it. And wow, I'm thinking 6 inches is even, that's really big. So I might even get more because I can take it down to, I'm going to say, I'm going to do half that. So I'll get 2 from each one. Oh, thanks, Linda. Thank you, thank you. They're super easy. It's just time consuming, so it's not something I will mass produce on. I mean, I could, I guess, while I'm watching TV or whatever, I could make a bunch, you know, of just the pieces on the comb. So I'm going to wrap that tight around this tool, put a dab of glue, and roll it off. Give it a little squeeze for a minute so it adheres, and bada bing. There we go. But yeah, I kind of like them too. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. You can cut your strips on the Cricut for sure. My hands are just stiff this week from the cold. My goodness. And my house was cold, you guys. I lost my power for a little over a day, like a day and a half, which doesn't seem like a long time until you have no power. And then you're like, holy crap. And then you live with a man who just loves to eat all the time. Like, that's how he's driven, by food. So it's like, don't open the fridge. Don't open the fridge. Don't open the fridge. Yeah. Yeah, Linda did an amazing card on the Cricut, on the design space this morning early. I watched her video. She's amazing on those on the go videos that she does in design space. I love watching them. Leah, I think I saw you comment, so I think you watched it. She's so talented with those, isn't she? Does those and adds the music in and all the little goodies and little fun pop-ups and stuff. Hey, Melissa. How's it going? You still in Mexico? How long do you usually stay there? Thank you for popping in just to say hi. That makes me happy. I like to see ya. And this is where I love my little magnet. So my pins will stick. I can go right under, boom, and lift that right off. Here until mid-February. Awesome. Lucky. I'm hoping like by March that I can like escape the winter in Maine, because I'll tell you what, I'm already over it, and it's not even beyond December. Our first big storm though was a whopper. It like really hit us. This is weird because November, we had like 70-degree weather in November, and then it got down to like Arctic numbers, but then we got like hit with the snow that it was so wet. Like my beekeeper's snowblower busted from trying to throw the snow because it was just so wet. And it's funny because Willie and I were shoveling, and I'm like, man, I feel bad for all those people with snow blowers, because I know they're trying to use them and they just won't throw that wet snow. They get clogged up, bogged down, and then the motors stop. Crazy. Yeah, definitely. I don't know it's weird. I don't know what's going on. The earth is fighting back. It's fighting back against us. So Melissa, have you quilled before? Let me know. Whoops, whoops, whoops. I don't want to lose that. Oh, Linda's singing again. You love my, oh, you love my ruler. This ruler is like from, I don't know, my high school days. It's old. Old, old, old. So I'm thinking I'm going to keep things in odd numbers. I'm not going to use all these because I feel like I didn't need them. Whoops. And we are going to, did I get that off there? Boom. All right. So I think, looking for my, oh, here they are. I'm looking for my tweezers. All right, coffee time. Hi, Shay. Oh, the 1800s. Oh, yeah, yeah. I know. I should have brought you on with me. You're on tomorrow. Linda will be guesting tomorrow on Elizabeth's channel. I believe it's tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? They're going, yeah, 1, 2, 3, sip. They're going to be doing fun stuff, so you guys don't want to miss that. Oh, how am I going to do this, guys? I don't want this on there yet. All right. We are going to load this up. And this is why we work on waxed paper, because it will peel off if the glue seeps down in. And I always get tons of glue, and I got ink, I got yuckies all over my hand, so the glue flakes off my hand and gets on my project. I have to kind of get off here. Okay, let's do the same thing here. Whoop. Let's see, what do they say? Get your crickets ready to rumble. Yeah. Woohoo! Yep. I'm excited. That's what I thought. I thought it was tomorrow. Yep, I will have my cricket on and chirping. For sure. Can't wait. It's funny, Elizabeth, because I forgot. I didn't even realize you had a cricket. Oh my gosh. There we go. This is the hard part. Bloop. And it wouldn't be so bad if I used tools. It's like gardening. You know, they give you like the knee pads and gardening gloves and all those things. And does Dawn use any of that? No. I like digging the dirt with my hands. So I got dirt all under my fingers, between my toes, on my knees, grass stains, just everything because I never use any of the tools. Okay, there we go. Is it starting to look like a poinsettia? All right, let's do some green because I feel like we're gonna stick a couple of little things of green down under here. So looks wonderful. Well, thank you, Elizabeth. Yeah, I'm excited. See these paper strips, they come in these big long things and they're all attached at the end like glued. This is how mine looks because Dawn throws everything in a box. So all my strips are like mad crinkled. But you'd never know, right? I mean, look at my poinsettia. Looks great. So we are going to give ourselves an anchor twirl. My gosh, you guys. I'm like in a pasta coma. I ate lasagna tonight. I can't eat pasta on the nights I'm going to go live. I've decided. I did it once before too, and it puts me in this like, I just want to like take a nap. Like I'm afraid. I'm afraid of doing what my friend Ellen did. She fell asleep on a live once, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I hope that never ever happens to me. I can't even imagine. Oh gosh, hopefully you guys can see me. Sorry. So on these leaves, these were quite wider than the petals, and I think I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wraps. So this is set at 6, so I'll go 3 beyond it. Actually, these don't even have to be because they're not so. I guess poinsettia leaves aren't so symmetrical either, but. Bye, Melissa. Oh, sorry I missed you. Hey, Jim. Welcome. I'm so glad you made it while I was still on. Thank you, Cordelia. I know. Well, you know what? Back in the day, I used to do quilling like on my cards, like all of my cards, because I didn't have a lot of stamps. Um, and I had access to paper and glue and the things like the combs and, and yeah. So that's how I did stuff. Just quilled a little something. I have a piece, it's like a little shadow box in my kitchen. It's like a, a shadow box with like a divided spaces. What do you call that? Like I can't think of the word that I want to use. Like my kids' pictures are in this frame that has all of these divisions. It's kind of like that, but it's like a shadow box. And I did a bunch of little pieces. I should have brought it up so I could have showed you guys on my live. Oh, and I can't leave tonight without showing my Happy Mail. Doggone it. I meant to do that in the very beginning. I always forget. I want to show it right now. Yeah. Oh God, Linda. You do your best crafting when you're sleeping. That's too funny. Not really. You do great crafting when you're awake too. Now I could do these like the leaves and I could double them up, but I don't know if I want to attach them. I feel like I just might want to just put a little something something in between. So I'm just going to take it and give it a little pinch and kind of twirl it like this. And I can still kind of open the belly a little. Yeah, that would be cute. I'll just put a couple little. So then I just need to glue these in here. Let's see. Happy Mail, Happy Mail. Yes. I know, because I got so much this week. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I'm trying to think, were there anything else? There was some other stuff too I wanted to share. I get so distracted. I get so excited about doing what I'm doing. Like I think about it all day and I'm like, oh, and I think, was it last night I said to you, Linda, oh, I think I'm gonna quill. I haven't quilled in a while. And I love quilling things. And sometimes projects like this, they're just such big ones, but small ones, but what do you call it? Like work heavy almost. So it's nice to, let me move my quilling tray. Everybody can see it. I let it dry. Show my Happy Mail while it's drying. So, my first card is from Jean. Thank you, Jean, wherever you are. Yes, Thursday, maybe. Yeah, peace and joy. May the beauty of the season bring you joy and warm memories to cherish throughout the year. So sweet. Thank you, Jean. And then, oh, and I wish Donna Nipper was here. I don't know if she's here. But I got this lovely hand stitched card. It's another version of the ones that everybody's been showing, which are awesome. Sewn with Love by Donna Nipper. I love that she's got her stamp name, and I love this. I just want to like cut this out and color it. May your troubles be less and your blessings be more, and nothing but happiness come through your door. With love at Christmas. Thank you, Donna, so much. She was here? Darn it. I knew I should have done Happy Mail in the beginning. I need someone to yell at me and say, do your Happy Mail, Dawn, if you have any. And this is from Debbie J. Have a sparkling Christmas. I got this sweet little sparkly, glittery, and foily train. And I bet it's Spellbinders. Merry Christmas from Debbie. She finally signed a card. Usually I get them empty. And the next one, I can't remember if I showed you guys this one. This one is from T, Wishing you and yours a wonderful holiday season and a blessed new year. And I love these little confettis, little snowflakes. My gosh. And you know, Elizabeth, they feel like little clay bits. I love the train too, Cordelia. Okay, Jim. I will. I kind of been watching every day. I get so excited and I'm like, oh, I gotta walk to the mailbox. So these are, oh, from the village? You would recognize those, Elizabeth, of course. And then this lovely card. I can't remember if I showed this either. I don't think I did, but man, I love this foil. I think it's foil. I don't think it came on the paper. Did it? Is it part of the paper? Or did you foil it, Elizabeth? It's stinking awesome. But it's like, it turns. It looks like green and then it looks blue. It's like, I don't know. It's amazing. I love it on the black. And it's not like shiny foil, like what Debbie J used, this shiny foil. This is kind of, I don't know. I love it. It's like a shimmery foil. I love it. But yeah, is that cute, guys? I love it. I was like, oh, I got the penguin card. Yeah, so that was my happy mail this week. I felt like a kid at Christmas in a candy store, in a chocolate candy store, Pam. Yep, so awesome. It was great. Thank you, Leah. I thought you did. I thought you made one on Crescent Creations. I was like, I love these little penguins. They're so cute. I think I sent a couple penguin cards out this year. Mine aren't a nice little penguin though. Mine are, what do you call it? They're recollections. All my stuff is like Michael's special. So then for Debbie J's 4K hop, I was so like blown away by Not Too Shabby's Jamie's little cocoa boxes she did. They were so cute that we decided to give them a try. And oh my gosh, they're adorable. This one I folded my box in, folded it in too far. Oop, but I can pull it out. And Elizabeth, thank you very much. I used my Whimsy stamps, my Whimsy gift certificate from your birthday bash, and I got this little girl, Tawny, digital stamp. I think she's adorable. And I got this mug, the little peppermint stick and the cinnamon stick. Yep, so cute. And let me show you if I can reach. I will show you the other ones I got. I got this little rabbit. It's pushing a little mug. And you can, the digital had several options. You could do an overlay in the mug, so it had like little polka dots. But under it came with 3 different sentiments. It came with one that said, this one that said, my cup is full. Another one that said, any friend of coffee is a friend of mine. And the other one said, whoever came up with the saying, the best part of waking up is stupid. Which I thought was funny. Yes, they were so affordable. I was like right in heaven. I looked through and I was like, oh, they're so cute. So I got these 3 and I got this little guy. His name was Rusty. And I love the robot. Here he is colored up. He was so fun. Yeah. Yeah, he's cute. Yeah, I like my cup is full. But yeah, so those are the four things. I think, yeah, I got four images. I think that was it. Yeah. That was it. And the mug came like this, actually. I fussy cut this one out, but it actually came like this. Very cute. You guys gotta tell me, watch out for those candles and burn my hair off. Yeah, I like the robot too. His name is Rusty. But yeah, so that's what I did. And I just love these. They open up and you can put cocoa pouches in there. They're just adorable. And they're so easy, you guys. If you guys missed the video, go back to Debbie J's 4K Hop and It's Not Too Shabby's video. I think she was on the first day right after Debbie J. She used some of the cute, not too shabby ephemera and stamps and stuff and papers. It's so cute. Great gifts for coworkers. A cup of cocoa and a peppermint stick to stir. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. All right, let's get this poinsettia on a tag, and I'm gonna have to fit my little piece down in here. Look. There we go. So let's take my quilling board away. And I don't know, you guys, I'm gonna let you guys pick. I have 3 tags that are completed. These 2 are not quite finished. I gotta back them and see which one we like better. These ones all have the to's and froms on there. What do you think? I think I'm going to glue it this way on whatever one I choose. Thank you, Janine. Thank you. What do you guys think? Tag 1, tag 2, or tag 3? The middle one on the right. Jim! The middle one. Oh, the middle one or on the right. Okay. I was like, the middle one on the right. I'm like, you trying to confuse me. So this one or the middle one. All right. And someone else said the one. Leah says the first one. Elizabeth says the middle. I mean 3. Okay. 1 or 3. Okay. So 2 is definitely, oh, well, that's the middle. I think we got more of this one here, so I think we're going to go with this one. I like the middle too. I like them all. This one, I just used this paper. This is the tag, and then I went around it with some ink, and then the red on it are actually my sticks that I have. They're like chalk. They're like a water mixable chalk color, and they're not Derwent. They're these ones. I think these ones are the Winsor Newton ones. But you can take your brush right to the color and color something up. Like I might add some red around. See, you can take it right to the stick and add color, or you can do them dry and they're kind of chalky and you can go over them with water or just rub them. But they're awesome. I love them. I've had them for years and years and years and years. They've been kicking around the art room, wherever the art room has landed. All right, so we're going to go with this one. That was the Leah 333. We're going to go with this one. So I'm going to try to cover with as much glue as I can. And I think I want these long ones. I'll hold it there for a minute. Hey, Kim. Yeah, we're supposed to get down pretty cold too. We're also getting the plow guy says, enjoy this because we're getting another one, the same thing this next weekend. And I went, what? But I saw Friday is supposed to be close to 50. I think it's like 48, 49 degrees. So I'm hoping that stays, all that snow stays rainy. Move to North Carolina. Oh, Sherry. It's a crafting buddy. I don't have any here in Maine either. I have my friend Lorraine, but she's it's a struggle to get her to craft with me. I have multiple layers here, so it's a little tough to kind of hook this down. But when I have single layer stuff, I can just take one of my blocks and just lay it over my quilling, and it will kind of, you know, weigh it down a little. But I'm pretty close to Canada. I'm right below Quebec, Chinan. So, no, thank you. I feel like I'm close enough to the Arctic. All right, so I've got to add a holder to this, this tag. Sorry, I'm kind of going over, you guys. Well, I guess there's no time limit, but I try to be conscious because I know that there's some people that like to watch Gina K. I am going to put some twine on here. And also, I don't know if any of you guys saw all the goodies I got. I don't think I showed them, but I went to the dump. I call it the mall across the street. And I got all these like rusty embellishments. And these bells were part of them. And oh my gosh, I love them. And I am going to add a rusty bell to my tag because I can, and I just think it would be cute. And I don't do all of my tags this way, but there are some people that I like to add a little something extra. So on those gifts, I will add extra. So I like that. It's so cute. But yeah. Yeah, I think we do too. Follow each other's weather, Jeanette. I think we do. Thank you, Elizabeth. And I appreciate you guys coming and supporting me. And thank you for all the happy mail to everyone that has sent happy mail. hopefully people are getting mine as it trickles in. I was a little late too getting my stuff out, and hopefully I didn't forget anyone. I did go back and I had to add a few extras on there that I didn't have. But yeah. Thanks, Pam, for coming. I appreciate you. And Mags, if you're still watching, big hugs to all of you. And next time I see you, that's why I got festive and lit my lights and my candles, because next time I see you, the Christmas holiday will be over the next week. So we'll be on to more wintry things. But if you get a chance to quill, I hope you guys will post online and tag me, either on YouTube or Instagram. Thank you, Leah. Merry Christmas to you too. I'm sure I'll see most of you around the web, but thank you for the hugs, Pam. I can always use them. So, oh, welcome, Janine. All right, you guys all take care and have a happy holiday. Happy Hanukkah to those who celebrate, and happy winter solstice to others, because tomorrow winter solstice starts. So, good night, everyone. Good night, Sherry D. Thank you for coming. Happy Christmas, Jim. I'll be in touch when the mail comes. Take care, everyone. Bye.